a very mild January 10th, thanks to El Nino. It's about 7 degrees Celsius, which is certainly above normal, but it's very wet today. It's been raining all day, a little bit drizzly right now, interspersed with heavier rain, and very muddy out here, very muddy. Tonight is calling for a flash freeze, taking it down to -8 as the evening and night progresses with snow on the way. So definitely some of the worst weather to be in, from this wet, just above 0 degrees to freezing temperatures. So I'm going to be heading out and taking a hike and testing some of my new gear. Lots of runoff from the rain today. This is what I've been looking for. I'm going to light a fire in my new little stove, white birch. I'm just going to peel it off here without tearing it too much. Well, it stopped raining a bit, so I'm going to stop and have something to eat and drink. Try out a little bit of gear here, because it's cool and wet. Definitely going to be changing into the Snugpak Softy jacket here. Put it underneath my Vortex jacket. Keep nice and dry and warm. This thing has definitely served me well, and good little fitted kit to carry, especially on wet, cold days. The Emberlit stainless steel stove. A nice Christmas present I got, so I'm going to try this out for the first time. See if I can get a fire going today with it being so wet. As well, nice case, I'm going to use my Zebra Billy Pot that I've recently bought, but I've used it a bit already. But the case is a nice addition to it, and it is made by Wilderness Innovation. A nice pack bag to put it in, and it also comes with a little pouch to put things in it. And I've got pot cleaning supplies in there, and the 14 centimeter Zebra Billy Pot, which I've used a few times. The nice thing about the bag is you can put it in and you don't have to worry about getting all your stuff black. So, I'm going to see if I can get a fire going in the Emberlit stove. Alright, I'm going to try lighting it. This isn't a survival situation, but it could be. I'm going to use the wet fire starting stuff and good old matches. And even then, I'm not sure how good I'm going to get the thing going. I've used low-hanging dead branches from a hemlock tree here, but they're still pretty wet as well. So I'm going to give it a shot and see what happens. But it should get going for the small bits that I'm worried about. As you can see, it's gotten going with the wet fire starter. The birch is sizzling, it's catching, and let's see what happens. Starting to get a bit windy out here today too, as you can see from the smoke blowing. Lots of small twigs to start with, and they're pretty damp as well, even the ones hanging low here off the trees. looks like I've got it going. It'll be a question of can I keep it going, but I'll just have to build it very slowly with this wet wood out here in the damp environment. See what happens. Okay, I've got it going pretty good. Got to build it really slowly. I've just put a pot of 1 liter water on there in the Zebra Billy can, and we'll see if we can get that going. I'm going to be timing it, and it should take a while, I'm assuming. But so far so good. So it's been about 23 minutes, and the fire's been going pretty well in the stove. I noticed I didn't connect it right there, but it hasn't been unstable, and it's not a roaring boil, but you can see it's bubbling and it's hot enough for what I need. So 23 minutes to do 1 liter of water with really wet wood, which I did manage to keep going. Of course, like any fire, start small and go slow, and that was even more critical today. Definitely the weather has changed in just 20 or so minutes. The wind changed, cold fronts rolling in. It was foggy here about 10 minutes ago as the cold weather moved in, and it's dropping. It must just be a few degrees above zero now. But I've got hot water, so I'm going to make something to eat and some hot tea and head out. Well, I'm all packed up, good to go, and it's starting to snow. We're kind of ice crystals anyway, so it's definitely cooling down and quick. And I'm on my way out.